Today is the 22nd anniversary to a crime that occurred at Sabrine's Grocery, which is right down the street, was the address, but it was torn down in 2006 and replaced with a home. This crime was a robbery, ended in a fatal shooting of Khaled al-Bakri. We want to acknowledge the victims in this situation was him, and his family is still seeking justice because Philip is an innocent man. Philip Vance was convicted of this crime in 2004 with no DNA evidence and no ballistics evidence, and has maintained his innocence from day one. Al-Bakri's family should have final closure by having the actual perpetrator brought to justice, and the review of the case has identified that there is another perpetrator that is still at large for this crime. Philip has never wanted to harm the family with his continual stance of innocence. He just wants everyone to know the truth. At Philip's first trial in 2004, he was told not to address the family, but he did turn around and he addressed the family, and he told the family that he was sorry for their loss and that he's not the person that committed the crime, and that he hoped that authorities would do the work to find the actual perpetrator. There are more than 6 witnesses that have since recanted their story. There is evidence that witnesses were threatened, felt threatened, or were fearful, saying they were coerced, paid, threatened, or promised something by investigators and prosecutors if they lied. Some were even given scripts to memorize and recite on the stand. Touch base back on the Metro Gang Strike Force. Understand that if you do some research, I mean, you guys probably have heard several cases that have been affected by them as well. They were in effect from 1997 to 2009 when they were disbanded for being so corrupt by the FBI. Now, all these cases that you're seeing now where people are being exonerated or commuted, if you look at the timeline, it was 2002, 2004, 2005, 2006. So that's, you know, I mean, it's obvious enough to that. Yeah. And there has also been some delay of getting the original details and some evidence from the first trial in 2004, I believe from South St. Paul Police Department. And that's kind of been a little bit of a struggle, but I think that it's not that they're intending to do that. It's just, you know, digging for files and boxes and that kind of thing.
Let me add something real quick.
Yeah.
They must have thousands of boxes in that office, because for 4 years, shout out to the students at St. Thomas Law School. They been scrubbing those files, and we can't understand how there are still so many more files on this case.
Right.
There are thousands. I just keep asking, like, are the boxes stacked to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Because it don't make sense. In Florida, Philip Vance, he always says they do that to bury the lies all in it. And I think that's what they're doing.
And I know we did discover that there was a lot of audio tapes saying that there was audio and they were blank.
Cassette. And these are cassette tapes. Some work, some don't.
Yeah.